This the Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, Crypto and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Pause. I'm back. Make it Crypto and Crypto. We got these indicators. Don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know we're making Crypto and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't wanna trade crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, will take you to another place, and now you'll chase the red candle. Can't stand you. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more.
Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? Well, you hit the like, you hit the subscribe. Talk about going on a ride, going to the moon and going soon. How's everybody doing this evening? Good evening, Hugh, to you as well, and the rest of the wolves. Please, if you may, take this second out just to hit the like and the subscribe button. Snoochie Booch in the house. What's up, my brother? In the last video this morning, I thanked you very much for your donation. He went to the All About Wall Street Pete. Then after he did that, he went to the link where it says pay pal, and he put a little donation, which was very nice of him. You don't have to do that, but that was just something, I couldn't believe he did it. But this is what some people do, and I do appreciate it. We put back into the crypto space and we donate. You hit the like, subscribe. So just hit the all bell notification. Does not cost you a dime. All you do is hit the like, you sign in, and you just help us out. Let people know that we are a real channel. This is a real guy, and we're trying to get through the crypto space, the average guy. So the average person, the average human being, don't have to be just a guy. It could be a woman. And what happened the other day? I said, well, Doge killer. I said, why Shiba Inu will outperform Dogecoin. This was 10 days ago. And now all of a sudden, ladies and gentlemen, where you hit this like and subscribe with this crazy gentleman, I would love to see 1.3. That would be an amazing treat for me. I don't know. I've never seen it before. Imagine that. Well, some people have a lot more than that. But getting into this crypto news, here we are. SHIB, Metaverse. How will it impact the price of Shiba Inu? Well, as some of you may already know, this thing is going bonkers. It's going apeshit. As you can see, we had a little price here. Not exactly. We were a little higher. I wish I showed you, but it was about 1,800. Well, it was hit 1,797, almost exactly as predicted here. So the percentage was 50% on your money when we were talking about it down here before it would break out. This is a humongous cup and handle, as you can see. That's what the entire crypto space has been doing. So Shiba Inu and the army, so if you pay attention to that, and what we do is we compare it to Dogecoin because that is its competitor. It's insane, but these two go hand in hand. What's going to happen here is we're looking for 9.5 cents, excuse me. Pretty much looking at this right here coming in. I would see about 9 cents coming right above short to here. That would be my cup and handle. As we're almost there already hitting resistance, we hit about at the last peak of 8.5 cents. So that's something to pay attention to. Probably another cup and handle inside and go back to test. But what we talked about this morning was this double top pattern. And we're going to get back to Shiba Inu because it's pretty exciting. But we did. We talked about this double top pattern forming. I said I expect a fall. Well, once again, Wall Street Pete is correct. Not to toot my own horn, but we are pretty good at this. We're doing certain things. And what's happening, everything is falling. And what other, well, certain things are going up. Like I said, what goes different direction when Bitcoin's doing something? Well, that is Harmony One token. As it's continuing to confirm that for me, I said we could get a good buy at this price. Continuing to be good support at that price, 302. So if you look at this right here, currently 302 is a beautiful price to keep and re-enter. If you get even lower, you're lucky as you may proceed. But we're finding support levels here for Harmony One, and that's what it's doing. So there's so much to talk about, so much to go over. I don't know what to begin with. But this lovely article right now, Shiba's no longer just just a meme coin. With Shiba Metaverse launching soon, you can buy the land. And this is pretty cool because new minting options has been released on Shib.io. Mint lands with Shib, and I'm really interested in this because I know how it skyrockets in price. Imagine owning some land. Congratulations to anyone who is about to go do this. You can watch this on Twitter if you chose. I will put the sound down so we don't have to, but you guys asked, and this is what Shiba Inu, the company, said. We were listening, and here's the Shiba Inu team is pleased to announce. You can now buy lands with Sheeb. Grab your before it's gone, right? Before everything is bought up. Go to that exact site, and they have it set up for you. So it's pretty big news. Why it's going insane. 242K views just on that stupid little thing, and it did have volume. We can't play it or we'll get a copyright, of course. But within the new Shiba project, there will be 100,500 plots of land for sale. So in the first phase of a total 32,124 plots of land will be made available for purchase by users. So this is pretty intense. Most likely why the Shiba Inu price has rose so quickly, so high. Users will be able to carry out different actions within Shiba Metaverse. These include studying, working, and carrying out different transactions, such as land purchases known as Shiba Land. And this is pretty exciting. So it's exciting to be alive. Public sale open for all, obviously. You hit the like, hit the subscribe. We talk about things immediately. This is the crypto news. Crippin' Puppet, what's going on, brother, from another mother? How are you doing this morning? Glad you came to the Wolves. The land lots will be divided into 4 categories. Silver Fur, Gold Tail, Platinum Paw, and Diamond Teeth. The price of the land lots will be between 0.2 Ether to 1 Ethereum. Also within the virtual universe, players will have the opportunity to acquire win different NFTs such as Bone, Leash, and Shib. Shib Metaverse effect on the cryptocurrency. The Shib Metaverse project will undoubtedly have an impact on the price of the currency, but what will it be? Well, I think we already got a kind of an answer to that. As you look at the 4-hourly, we come here with the weekly, right? The weekly closed. And if you pay attention, as we're getting a nice little pump from Harmony One token right this current moment. I'm kind of excited for this. We're going to go right to Shiba Inu afterwards. This is a great buy. I'm going to be buying after I get off this thing right here. Not financial advice, of course, my strategy, but Harmony One token, beautiful buy. So as it's been falling, weekly chart is so bullish, I can't get enough. And as you can see currently right here, as we start the new candle, 7 days on the weekly. Obviously, it's a brand new candle, 8 o'clock Eastern time. This has got some interesting move. And if you see for the first 23 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, this is important because you got to pay attention. Definitely to mention, first 23 minutes of this token, if you got in on the new week, right? You're up almost 2% on your money already. The bank could never do that for you in 23 minutes. The bank couldn't do that for you probably in a year. So pay attention to what's happening. Obviously, it's high volatile waves, but it's exciting to be in the bull market, in the bull crypto cycles when you can get into them, right? And obviously, we take profits or we're going to get hurt. So you please do that. But Cardano doing something different as well. Shiba Inu, as we were talking, though, hit this resistance exactly at the 1800, 17.9 to be exact. This is something to pay attention to. We'll see if the growth will continue. Go to the RSI levels, right? Probably just as bullish on the weekly, but not as much. As if you see a little bit, we're bumping up. We're already getting our bullish momentum, as you know we did. So if you look at that, we could get a retracement coming down for the next couple days, and then I would expect a cup and handle inside a cup and handle to the upside. What would be the next resistance level? Well, obviously, with the human brain, 2000 is going to be the next one. I do expect this to happen. I'm going to probably FOMO into this when we're going down. I don't buy anything while it's going up. Let's start over because why? Because it's my most favorite time. We're getting a weekly. Let's pay attention. Definitely to mention, and please, like I said, this is not financial advice. This is, gentlemen, twice as nice as we are getting. And this is basically my strategy only. So we're getting the volume, and you can see what happened. Total crypto market cap is 1.16. So pay attention to that. The market has come down from the 1.18. This is Shiba Inu. If anyone is interested in this particular asset, you'll be excited to know there is a pullback coming, and this is what happens. It works. It's my strategy. Please be very careful because there's only a certain amount of times you should do this. It doesn't happen often. So when you're allowed to do this, you should enjoy. What I expect here from this nice move, and it's a daily, so I'm going to take for what it's worth. With the Shiba Inu really as strong as it is, and the news coming out, I'm sure all the YouTubers are going to jump on this, but I do expect this. I expect something similar to that. This is the daily, so let's take a peek. Let's take a peek. Yeah, way over the RSI level. Oh, wow. So I expect probably a 50% pullback. That 38.2 may not be enough. That's why we have a few levels that we check out. I give you a couple levels. These are the sequences, perhaps measurements of where we could go. So please pay attention to that. If we go 50%, we're going to look right about the 1380 price. So that would be something to pay attention to. 50%, 1380, if you can see that on your screen clearly. That's what I'm getting at. So 1380 is important. It's your most typical pullback. It's in the golden pocket. I expect a big bounce, and don't tell me we haven't seen nothing like this before. What were we trading? I just want to know where we were trading before we got this big bounce. We were settling and holding at the 1200. Okay, so if anyone remembers, Shiba Inu was getting stuck at the 1200. We couldn't come above. We were having a lot of problems trying to break above 1200, if you do remember. So pay attention to this chart. It was a nightmare. Finally, what happened? We finally broke above, right? We got her phone number, and she got excited, didn't she? So this is the most exciting part of the video. I do enjoy these kinds of things. Nice 50% move currently right now on Shiba Inu. I'm enjoying something similar to this move. What I expect currently right now, my two levels of pullbacks where I think we may go, 1450, 1380. Two typical pullbacks to the downside. There's a chance you get to the 1545 and it just bounces right off there, and you wasted your time. So understand that's always an option, not a typical option, but always an option. So do understand that could be a possibility. Always a possibility. So you got your three levels. Enjoy them. Like I said, my most typical outcome is going to be the 1380. This will probably go into the middle of the week. It's Sunday night, and then I expect, more and more I look at this, and it sucks because I'm going back and forth here. The more and more I look at this, the yellow is really going to happen. Pay attention to the 1400. So pay attention to that. Why I'm saying so is because there's such a big drop-off if you pay attention to the big fall. But you know what? This is high volatile, so don't be surprised. So you have the golden pocket, which is literally right in here. And if you notice what the golden pocket is, it's either the 1450 or the 1382. So pay attention, definitely to mention on that. I think it's very important. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. You already know. Shiba Inu. A lot of people got excited over this move. If you've seen in the past, well, there's not much room to go down after you've done something similar to this. And yeah, I will start getting involved when I start seeing that we are flipping and reversing. Currently, right now, looking at this junk from a distance, right? We zoomed out. Wow. We're a whole lot of nowhere, ladies and gentlemen. Not trying to be negative. I'm just trying to let you know that's how far away we are from anything spectacular. So really just pay attention, zoom out, sometimes take a deep breath, understand what's going on. This still is FOMOing in, unfortunately, if you don't believe me. So what we're looking for are these three moments to come down. What I want to talk about next is Cardano. Cardano is doing something different. We had to break above this, as we currently did break 54 cents. It was so important. Shave lost 10 pounds, go to the gym, and boom, she will say yes. Somebody is watching Wall Street Pete. Talking about the resistance coming through, getting a nice cup and handle. If we are continuing on this beautiful daily cup and handle, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe that somewhere around here we'll be fighting for a nice price. So pay attention, 62 cents. I do believe we can finish the cup and handle coming through for Cardano. Very exciting. I'm very, very, very excited about this. We have some time to do that. I wouldn't suggest FOMOing in. Perhaps we come back down to the 40 cents. We'll see what happens. This is Cardano. As we're getting a nice jump to the upside, usually you flip support at the resistance. It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me at all if 54 cents, this level, became a support level to where we came back. It was a good buy, and then you were on your way back to the promised land. So we'll see what happens from that. Like I said, this is Cardano. Pretty excited. The Vassal hard fork is coming out. And as you notice, slow and steady wins the race. That's what I always tell people. What's up, Lyric? How are you doing this evening? If you're in the tri-state, if you're in the eastern coast. Also, another thing, like, who gives it to you? Who gives it to you better than Wall Street, Pete? Let's be real as mother effing steel. I'm pretty confident today. I was probably the only person that told you, please be careful. High on the RSI, and I expect something similar to this move coming down. So it doesn't get any better than this. Go watch the video if you choose. It's the video back all the way from through, what about 12 hours ago. So go to the 12-hour video. You'll see currently flipping, building some support currently at this price. This is Ethereum, if anyone is curious. 1932, 1920, right when I sold out here, I came live to everybody and I said, and it was also Instagram, I said I'm selling out. I know it's going to go a little higher. I said I'm not dollar cost averaging all out. I said, but the biggest one is coming at the 2,000. Well, damn, we called it. Had someone tell me, what was it, Steven? Steven this morning. Steven, where are you? Steven said, hey, or somebody asked me, they said, are you buying more at this point in time? This was today, August 14th. I said, no. I said, I'm selling. I said, perhaps actually right now I'll be looking for this big fall coming through here, and I'll be buying once we get this price coming down to the bottom. So if you like this kind of stuff, you hit the like, hit the subscribe, and I give you these kinds of things. Don't ask for much. Just ask for a like button. A lot of people have a hard time doing that. So it's very important. We have the 1.29 subscribers. I really would like to wake up and see 1.3 subscribers would really make my day. And like I said, the more people we have, the more videos will come. Pay attention to what's happening. We're building support at the old resistance right here. Probably wake up tomorrow and we'll be at the 1902 support. This will probably mean nothing, so expect 1902 tomorrow morning. When I wake up, I would not be surprised the rest of the crypto market was continuing to fall. So don't be upset if it happens. I'm not saying it's definitely happening, but Ethereum, we've had a nice, beautiful bounce. We had a nice couple days. Please don't be fooled, right? Go to the daily chart. What am I talking about? We had a nice few days here. Let's pay attention here, as you may have forgotten. 1600, right? This was just August 5th, literally 9 days ago. So pay attention to that. It's very important. 9 days ago, 1600. Now here we are sitting, hovering at 1936 on a retracement. So we'll see how far we fall. Pay attention to what I said on the retracements. I think it's important. I think we put them up correctly, right? Yeah, here we are. This is the 4-hourly. Hopefully we match. Yep, 4-hourly. Pay attention. I do believe these are the sequences. 38.2 pullback. Where will that take us? That'll take us to the 1876. Perhaps we wake up tomorrow morning, we could be trading somewhere around there. This is Ethereum. And then worst case scenario, I do expect a big bounce, perhaps if we do go there. 1836. And now, why such volatile waves? A lot of people want to ask that kind of question, and it makes a lot of sense why you would ask that. Why would we get such a high volatile jump? We're really high on the RSI, first off. And a lot of people are trading on Binance. Did you know that? A lot of people are trading on Binance. More crypto news coming for you right now. Binance holds the most amount of Bitcoin on exchanges after roles have reversed with Coinbase. Very important to talk about this in itself. What's going on is that Coinbase is more of an account where you just sit there and hold your money. A lot of people buy and they just hold it on the Coinbase exchange. Well, take a peek at this chart. Peek of the chart, if you pay attention, we got this gray line. If you can see the colors, currently got the gray line coming in. And what it is the price of Bitcoin. And I'm trying to show you the flow coming through. The price of Bitcoin coming in. And what the next one is a green line. You can see the green line, right? Green line is all the exchanges on Bitcoin, which is now currently, if you notice at the overall, going to the downside. Dead cat bounces currently, right? Then we're going to look at this next chart. The next chart is blue, and that is the Binance exchange. Perhaps why Binance is getting such a nice pull. And like I said, Binance will be $1,000 one day. A 4-digit token. Looking at the Binance through May 22 on the fall coming in. If you see what its overall worth here, coming up to the noted, I guess the most recent time, it's doing something different than all the other charts. And then we go to Coinbase, the last one. That's the pink. You can see the pink line coming in. And Coinbase was excellent through time. Looking fantastic. And obviously, a lot of people are getting tired of what Coinbase offers with their fees, and it seems to be going down, and that seems to be the trend. And then they got a big bounce, and hopefully it does steadily go through. We don't want it to go We don't want it to go bankrupt, so we do want Coinbase to succeed, but if you see the pink line, Coinbase is kind of steadying down, and as you notice, Binance is just kicking ass. So nothing's really going to change from that format. I'm pretty excited about that. Once again, Cardano. A lot of people are going to start learning that Cardano is the answer. No hacks, steadily, slow and steady. It reminds me of, you know what it reminds me of, Cardano? Cardano reminds me, and I do love Binance. As I said, I will continue to buy Binance. I think I need to get some more. BNB, Bed and Breakfast, if anyone's interested. I don't even know where it is anymore. BNB, and I can't find it. It's such a shame. I wanted to talk about it next. But Cardano right now has got me excited. Cardano is like the rabbit, right? The rabbit racing the turtle. The turtle is Cardano. It's green, so to speak, right? The coin. And what's happening? We're getting a nice little bounce up right now, currently live. This is kind of exciting. Bitcoin doesn't want to go away. Probably getting a pump in the actual total market to 1.16. Continuing, but going above, I do believe this is going to be the one that makes it. A lot of people are going to wake up and realize that this ecosystem is so great. They don't rush. They make sure if they have hacks, if they have bugs, they fix them, and they don't rush a product out. So I'm going to harp on that a little bit. Biconomy getting its ass kicked a little bit, if you notice that as well. So pay attention to that. Nice little bounce off this pink line here, and I'm hoping it continues to do that, which would be flipping, reversing it. And what will it do? This is going to be something that may shock you, but we're going to pay attention to the RSI level Biconomy, the ETH blockchain. Web3. So if you're interested in that, you might want to pay attention, stick around for this currently right now. Relative strength index chart on the daily still got time to go down. I'm not too happy about that. Looks like I'm going to have to buy the dip on this one. We're going to continue to fall here during the days to come. But right now, in the short term, we could get a nice pump, which is cool. Okay, so we will get a pump. Perhaps you may want to get rid of some of your Biconomy. I'm not sure here. Looking at this RSI in the short term, we may be getting a nice pump. So we'll see. I would be excited, would not be surprised if what happens. Well, would not be surprised if one more time, 1, 2, 3. We do have problems hitting the top. What is that going to be? Well, seems like we're getting lower and lower resistance. 66 cents. So I wish I could say 70 cents is coming back into play, but it's not. Currently, right now, if you pay attention to some of this on the chart, we're getting some problems here at the 67 cents, 66 cents for Biconomy. So in order to break that through, once we do that, I will believe that we can test one last time, get this upward W, and finally, like I said, break through to the top, and we could test that one more time back to 76. So I'm excited for this. When this does happen, I most likely will take some decent profits. I don't want to take a lot because I know where this specific token came from. If I go back to the daily, if you're new to this channel, you don't know what this Ethereum blockchain is, the Web3, this is really important. This came all the way from a price where if one day it gets back to where it's going to be, I'm going to be a millionaire. So I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I'm pretty confident. We're going to head back to these prices when the market does come back healthy as ever can be. But as you know, the trend is your friend, and if you got rid of all the garbage, all the drawings, and you paid attention, the trend, one more time, is your friend. So there's nothing really exciting about any of this, which is why I'm interested in this. So pay attention to what's going on. Some of the things may not be exactly what they seem, but if you see here, we really have found some nice support, some nice dead, minute candles forming here. That's usually when you want to get into it. No one's paying attention to this. No one's excited about this. All they can remember is this price, and then this price, and then this fall. And then now it's like, okay, this thing is dead. And that's when you want to get into it, because you don't want to be in something that's alive. Do you want to be in something where everyone is excited? Yeah, you're going to pay a big premium on it. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to probably accumulate as much as I can at this boring sideways action. It'll be a long time. I don't know how long, but it'll only be a matter of time before we're talking about $4, talking about $2.50. I mean, 248 here is what I'm seeing. But I'll tell you right now, there's things in the big picture if you pay attention. Yes, we can come down a little lower and test. That is always a possibility, but I will be paying attention to what Bitcoin's doing. And if you're paying attention to Bitcoin and Ethereum and the big guys, like I said, you will start realizing these altcoins will become stronger. They will go up with the Bitcoin dominance. It's very important to pay attention. So as we start continuing to go up to these levels, what is the main next level? I would say 110 is a very, and this is just the daily. This is just the daily, so please take it for what it's worth. And I even lied already, see? And I'm not lying, I'm just off on my chart. If you pay attention, carefully to mention, there is a problem at the last peak here, and whatever this is what we're gonna follow. So what did that touch? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, this is what you really want to know. And when this happens, you got to be involved. I would say that there's a support resistance flip right there, and it's exactly $1, ladies and gentlemen. So when Biconomy gets to $1, do not be upset when I say I told you so. There will be a $1 shift. Biconomy will be back. This thing was trading all the way down to perhaps 34 cents, so you can only imagine the hell and where we've come from. So just remember what I said. There's a big chance here for this to happen. Not a financial advisor, just a gentleman who likes to wear the visor. But this is very important. Biconomy, the Ethereum Web3, very important Ethereum blockchain. So right now, currently 68% on your money from the current price. If you are excited about this, I'm telling you right now, there is some levels you must have to break through. When is this dollar going to come? This is the favorite question. The dollar is going to come right about when you break this price, and it's pretty common sense right here. We have to break above and finish a candle through the 77 cents. So once it does that, this token, this asset of the Web3 will go bananas. I feel like, I don't know why, but I feel like when I do technical analysis on certain assets, I feel like I get deja vu because I feel like I've talked about something similar and this is what happens. So if you really pay attention closely, and some people don't have an eye for this, a lot of people don't understand. These are where we're at. These are the expectations, and this is why we're in this crypto space to begin with. So if you see where we're at right here, currently getting an opportunity to buy this now, even though we were able to get it at the lowest peak of 34 cents, double that price is still outstanding. Let's see where we go. Some people may have done that, so let's see what happened. Let's say you got in at 38 cents. You're looking at 163% roughly on your money. That's outstanding. So what we're looking here for now is something to come in, a cup and handle, and this is exactly, ladies and gentlemen, what a cup and handle is looking like. If I did see so myself, what will happen if it's going to continue to be the way it's supposed to be? We'll get that test at the 70 cents again. Come in, get another cup and handle. Then you'll see we're really testing at that 70 cents. Finally come up, test the 77. That will be new. We'll go up, probably parabolic, to about the 80, 90 cents. Come down, find support at there. And then before you know it, we'll be talking about this price. And it would be amazing, right, if it went exactly like this and if life was that easy. But pay attention to this pattern. Pay attention to this. The trend is your friend. You'll see high volatile prices, but guess what? These major support levels will be found. So 101, 77, these are your ranges where you'll be able to trade this Biconomy, Bitco, if you're interested. So in the chat, who is alive right now? It's Sunday night. We got work tomorrow. Yeah, it's the Monday freaking start of the week. But guess what? You're in the crypto space. It's early. What do you want to talk about? Is there an asset? Is there a token you want to talk about? Currently, right now, Harmony One token is jumping up. It's got my attention. Pretty excited because what happens is when it bounces off those Fibonacci sequences, you could get a parabolic move to the upside. And obviously, if you have enough in that asset, your money is going to the upside. So I do like watching my money go to the upside. What I'll be paying attention to currently is this price. So this will be the most very important price right there. Is the 320. Can we go and bust above that? If we do, because we're no longer looking at the 3 cent. We already know we bounced off it perfectly, as I said could happen. Pete, why do people say Chronos is like BNB? Okay, well, that's a great question. That's a good question. There is no dumb question in crypto. I don't know everything, okay? There's people on here that'll teach me stuff. I am not too humble to say anything like that, right? I don't have too much pride, excuse me. I am humble is what I meant. We'll do rally. That's fair. We could do rally. That is very, very fair. I owe you a rally prediction and a rally coin. What we're doing here, though, and this is what gets me excited, and that's a great question still with the BNB. We're looking to see if we could break through. 3 cents, 321. Go! I really do hope we can break this. If we break this and finish a candle above, currently looking at the 4 hourly. If we can get that 4 hourly, which we have 3 hours and 15 minutes till midnight. If we do that, we will be on our way touching the 3.5 cents again, and that would be kind of exciting. So that will equal to that. So if we could do that, we'll jump up to here and test that again. Probably sell out a couple bucks. I don't know. I have so much faith in this. This is Harmony 1, and I think 4 cents is really coming. So I'm probably going to wait for the 4 cents, which is a complete big cup and handle here. And then if you looked at the bigger picture into the daily and things like that, we got greedy and we talked about how we could really get to 293%, 300% on our money to 11. All right, so I'm going to ask that question. I'm going to answer it real quick. Okay, but your TA is on point. May you recap Bitcoin, please? I missed it. Hugh says, okay, but your TA is on point. Thank you so much. We can go over Bitcoin, too. I don't see why not, even though I went over it. You hit the rewind button. We're going to go into chat time real fast. So, Crypto Puppet had an excellent question. He said to me, or he said to everybody, why are people saying BNB is just like Kronos? He's a big fan of Crow. It is crypto.com, okay? So you can go on crypto.com, use it as a platform. It represents the asset. BNB, Binance US, the other Binance, they're exchanges that are backing the asset. So understand that when you are getting BNB, you're getting a piece of the exchange. When you buy Crow, you're getting a piece of the exchange. So you're not just buying crypto.com. And it's pretty funny, the arrow went, holy shiznick. Did I do that? Did I do exactly as predicted again? No, I didn't. Nah, probably not. I don't know what's going on. I'm looking at Crow right now, and I have this arrow that came all the way to the 15 and stopped. And it's kind of wild that happened. We probably touched. This is probably when we're going to break out extensively. It's a huge mess. I wouldn't even look at this right now. My head hurts looking at it. But it's pretty wild that I have these drawings up there. We've removed that and start over. But it's an excellent question. It really is. So let's get into it. We're going to talk about Rally right now without any further ado. He wants some Rally. What happened to OP? Did OP get effed up? Because I felt bad. I told somebody it was a decent buy. And this is why I'm not a financial advisor, but I told him it was a decent buy, and I think it got its ass kicked a little too much. Broke through support. And this is what happens when there's too many assets. The money, the flow goes down so quick, and it sucks, and people get really hurt. Rally token. And as you can see right here, we have this coming out in the chart. Currently, if you can see here, Rally token, we are getting some boring sideways action, currently breaking through the slope, but not really breaking. This could be a descending triangle pattern, which is a bearish pattern. We could do Bitcoin, break it down next. Currently looking at what's happening here. We need the 4.8 to break through. If we don't break a candle above the 4.8, as you can see right now, we're having a lot of trouble. Major resistance at 5.5 cents. We already know that. But right now at this price, 51 cents, not 51 cents, 5 cents, excuse me. 5 cents is the price that we have to finish above. The 48 is where we're hitting some stupid resistance at this current time. But the major resistance currently right now is 50. Why do I keep saying 50? Is 5 cents. Pay attention to that. And what you're really going to want to know is how we're going to succeed and get past this 5.5 cents, because you're going to have a huge problem. Once you get to the 5.5 cents, it's going to be probably trading in this small little range. Don't believe me, it probably could do this. So when you get there, be excited because you have some room to go. You have some room to grow, not trying to rhyme or anything. But this is looking pretty healthy. What could happen, though, and this is why I got to bring out the indicators, find out where you are. Find out exactly where you are, because currently it could happen. You'll get a big break to the upside, but what currently happens if we do not get it in a specific time? This will break to the downside, and you will test. What are we testing? You can't get a candle to fall below this, and this will be your downside, so pay attention definitely to mention on that. Break down below the 4 cents, and it's time to put a sell stop out. I would not play games, and I'm just letting you know right now, because what's happening is you're creating new higher lows, which is exciting. That's bullish as hell. Ride that ride. It's beautiful. When you do that, you already know you're in the right spot. Higher lows continuing to happen, right? We're hopping through, coming along. And it should continue to do so in a bullish momentum. So if that's what we're doing, I don't expect to see anything lower than that, which would be 4.2. If you put a sell stop at the 4 cents, that'll save a lot of your money if you're in here, because it could do anything at that point. It might most likely break below the 3. So don't get yourself stuck. Don't be afraid to sell. I'll tell you right now, that's one of the people's biggest problems. People who hodl and hold should get their brain checked sometimes. It depends on the asset. But in reality, this market is so volatile. If you're not in it for the long run and never looking at it again, that's a total different story. But rally, speaking of rally, it's just insane. If you pay attention to what's happening, boring sideways action, building support at the 4 cents. Could break, fall down, as I said. What I would do is definitely put a support sell stop for there, because if it breaks through there, you're in a lot of trouble. I don't see any momentum coming at that point, and you're going to have to. You have no choices. You want to see your money dissipate and go down to nothing? That's up to you. But I've seen that already happen, as we can tell, right? So what we're doing is looking to see if we can get to the 5.5. So that would be my ultimate goal. If you're looking to take a position now, well, 5.5 cents is where you're going to be holding. So hold your time on there. Patience is golden, as many people say that, right? Patience is golden. Patience is key. Big news today. Was pretty excited about this. Cardano flips XRP in total market capitalization. Cardano has now reached 19.1 billion on Saturday, pushing the crypto past Ripple. So I was pretty excited about that. I had a woo-woo moment, Ric Flair moment. I got super excited. So I am a holder, 100% Pete Diamond hands, like a mofo. Yep, and you have to be a hodler, of course. Like I said, it depends on the asset, right? In Chronos, I do expect you should hodl that, so I'm not upset with you if you are holding that, so it's not a big deal. Currently, right now, as you can tell, getting a big bounce off the first level for Ethereum right now at the 1930. So something to pay attention to. If we finish a candle on this 4-hourly above the 1960, I'm just going to let you know right now, if we finish it above the 1960, you're going to see something special happen, and we're going to get this upward W that may explode. So this is what I'm looking for to happen regardless. Whether it happens off the 38.2, this one right here, or this level, regardless, we're expecting that in the all-time outcome. I mean, really, that's what I'm expecting. So if you're looking to see what is going on in the all-time moves, that's all we're doing. Whether it hits the 1836 to 1875 or the 1930, I'm not sure, but that's what we're looking to find out to happen. So pay attention to the 1960. It's very, very, very important. All right, so then what do you got to do? He wants a Bitcoin breakdown. Somebody wanted, another person wanted what? Was there another one we wanted to go over? Oh, we did rally, so we're done with that. So the 1960, we got 3 hours. Who the hell knows what could happen since then? Let's see. What do we want to do? Do the Bitcoin, I guess, real quick, right? Bitcoin, I did say. A couple levels pay attention to. Don't have a Fibonacci sequence, which I don't like. This is our old ascending channel that we've made and hit resistance over and over again. As you can see, currently, like I said, on another chart, we're hitting resistance perfectly. And if this is a Fibonacci sequence, as I believe it is, I'm very confident. And what is this, the 4-hourly? I love the 4-hourly because it's so perfect. Double top formation on Bitcoin. If anyone is interested what this is Bitcoin Trading View on the 4-hourly. I expect this to be a nice W perhaps coming into play. We could see something like this if this is happening, excuse me. We are considering new higher lows continuing to form, which is possible. So pay attention to that. Not a big deal, right? We're continuing. Then before you know it, 24,000 will become something to talk about and support. But currently right now, we're getting a nice pullback to the upside off these levels. What are these levels? And I'm not confident that this is the Fibonacci sequence. What is this one? Okay, so this is this morning talking about how I think we could hit to the 32,000. So if anyone sees that, how we've come off and bounced through the Fibonacci here, this is kind of nice. What I expect here, this would be the ultimate top. If we don't start breaking through the top here in Bitcoin, we'll be in trouble. I do believe 28,000 is this falling wedge we're getting. So if you see here, falling wedge, what would it be? It would be the top of 28,000 would be resistance. This is your Bitcoin cheat sheet coming down on a humongous falling wedge. I do like this this chart. I can go to the daily. You may see a little more in detail. This is Bitcoin. If you're interested, we talked about Shiba Inu. It was very important. And currently right now, this is what is happening to the price. So if you've ever seen a falling wedge in your life, you would know something similar to this is happening. I broke this down over and over again. I'm pretty excited for this because this is just the beginning of a huge breakout. People think Bitcoin's breaking out now. You have no clue what is happening. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. Currently trading right now, if I get through this mess, 24,000. So currently right now, we're finding support at the 24,000. How funny is that? As I said, could come all the way down to the 23 here and then get another big bounce. We'll see what happens. It is still going to reflect off the money that's coming out. People are taking profits. But 25,000 was the top. As you see here, we hit resistance. But what ultimately is happening here is 28,000. I'm looking to get out here. A lot of tokens are going to go higher than you can imagine during this time frame. So pay attention to what is happening in the ultimate long term. This is exciting. This is very exciting. It's a Sunday green candle. As you know, we are now basically been live for almost 40 minutes. What is this? The daily. So the daily now is 23 hours for the next daily. If you look at this candle, it's the daily represents. We could get a bounce off here, 24, and get a nice bounce to the up. But I'm excited here. What are we doing? Well, we're getting a cup and handle. Perhaps we get it to the 28.4, and then we continue to bounce. And like I said, in the big picture, and a lot of people don't see this big picture, look at this big falling wedge. That's what I see. I see a big falling wedge coming out of this entire thing. That's what I'm getting out of that. In order for us to really be considered, hey, when are we done with the BS? Well, that's when the Bulls are back in town. That's what I'm singing. The Bulls are back in town. Dun, 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 dun. Right? We'll be really excited. So it's going to take a lot for this falling wedge to break out and come up. We must come and surpass this 40,000. I've said it a million times before. I'll say it again. So it's very, very, very important. Pour a little out for some of our homies. But it's gonna feel that way. There's gonna be people that are gonna be sad. So you hit the like, you hit the subscribe. We're talking about going on a ride. There is definitely some crypto positivity coming. If you see, really, there's nothing significant happening with Bitcoin. I really don't even see how high we've gone. We have done nothing. All we've been doing is saying goodbye to the bottom, and that's about it. So we thought we were going lower. Yes, there's always a chance to go lower. So tune in for the next time in the video. My name is Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? We analyze, we break down the altcoins. Bitcoin was obviously a big talk today. As you know, it's Sunday night. Red candles, no surprise. I told you we're going to hit that top of the 25,000. We were going to fall most likely. The target is still 28,000, so please don't be disappointed if you were waiting for the 28,000 and you never took profits. Please don't be upset about that. We're still heading there. And as I said, there's a chance we're going to be trading 32,000. So only imagine how we're going into this. Now, remember the merge. September 15th is the merge. A lot of people don't forget about that. September 15th is the merge for Ethereum. That's only 3.5 weeks away. And you know what? Really, it's really 4 weeks. But the concern is that it's buy the rumor, sell the news. So if you really could think about how much higher the price of Ethereum could go, I said 2,400, maybe 35, 3,400. But after that, we're really going to have to analyze the price. We're really going to have to pull out technical analysis, the fundamentals. We're really going to have to do our homework. So please, none of this is financial advice. This is just my strategy only. A gentleman twice as nice. Hit that like and subscribe, please. We're going on a ride. Hit the bell, all notifications, so we do go live next time. You get this stuff. You're not watching an old video. But watch some of the old videos. You got to see some of the technical analysis. It's fun. We're on fire. We're pretty good when to buy, when to sell. I have a pretty good feeling of that market. So if you do like this kind of thing, please make sure you back out of your phone, back out of your device, and you hit that like button. It's so important to me. It means a lot. Every single video. Thank you so much. Take care.